ABS Group Industrial Cyber has two kinds of services that we fundamentally provide. So we have managed services, that's more that applied side, 24/7, boots on ground, really working for stuff, and then the consulting or advisory side that helps guide people through.
What makes ABS Group services unique in the cyberspace is really, it starts with our deep domain knowledge.
Somewhere in the company, at the plant level, at the controls level, someone has walked the walk, and you don't get that everywhere.
As a company, we're faced with understanding all the hazards, and cybersecurity is a component of the overall security plan.
We have a deep roster of engineers that have been performing these layer of protection analyses, process hazard analyses in the critical infrastructure space and the process industries for years and years and years. Being able to take that expertise and marry it with a storied understanding of risk frameworks, risk methodologies, and being able to contextualize cybersecurity risk to an environment that has already figured out what their highest consequences are. They know, what asset types are going to impact them the most if they were to be compromised. Being able to speak that lexicon and really develop a framework and understanding of that cyber risk for that environment specifically, and that can be oil and gas, that can be energy, that can be chemical, pharmaceutical, food and agriculture. Any of the sectors, they all have a different lexicon. So having experts from those fields and being able to take that is something that not many, if any, companies can do.
We've been looking at these systems for decades, understanding how they fail, that they can result in major accidents. With that deep domain knowledge, we couple that with our cyber experts. And so now we can start looking at how cyber attacks may cause similar kind of unwanted outcomes.
What people don't talk about is the people who really understand the risk in the environments. I mean, there's a number of things that the plants and the plant operators and plant managers do to make sure that big bad things don't happen. But as the technologies have advanced and gone from this antiquated state into a more modern solution, they've been integrated with sensors and other technology that gives them a larger exposure to the greater internet.
As we started seeing trends like big data and data analytics, those IT systems are being connected to those OT systems. That's introducing vulnerabilities that have never been there before. And those kinds of systems, if compromised, can result in physical consequences. The other thing is we're a risk company at our core, and so we understand how to develop frameworks and methodologies to characterize and quantify risks, all sorts of different threats. So we apply that same intellectual rigor that we would apply to major accident hazards, those sorts of things. And the end result is we can contextualize cybersecurity risks with other types of risks. It's a really unique value that we can provide to decision makers because inherently they're having to consider cyber and non-cyber issues, right? And so I think we have unique capabilities to contextualize those.